Let's go Broncos! Something is happening behind the scenes in Dove Valley that could completely change the course of the Denver Broncos season, and believe me, you'll want to know all the details. There are moves happening, players returning, unexpected twists in the medical report, and even a story involving the Kansas City Chiefs that nobody predicted. This isn't just football, it's like chess, and Sean Payton might be 5 moves ahead of everyone else. But before I explain everything, do me a small favor. If you're a true Broncos fan, click the like button right now. And if you followed this team through its glory days and disappointments, I want you to leave a comment saying, "Go, Broncos!" It's not over yet. Now let's talk about the huge move that's got everyone buzzing, the return of Lil Jordan Humphrey. This isn't just a depth signing. The Broncos scooped him off the New York Giants practice squad and straight onto the 53-man roster, and Giants fans are fuming. Giants Twitter exploded, questioning why they let him go. Why? Because he was productive. He caught touchdowns, made big plays, and his effort was never in question. For those who might scoff and say, we could have had Jalen Waddle and instead we've got Lil Jordan, they're missing the point. This guy is a warrior. Last season, even when Russell Wilson was benched in the final game, Humphrey showed maximum effort. He's gritty, tough, and the kind of player every winning locker room needs. Broncos fans saw what he could do. And now he's back, and this time, he's going to be used with purpose. This isn't just about catching passes. Humphrey brings an edge to the screen game that Denver desperately needs. Last year, the screen game worked because of players like him. This year, it's been rough. Trent Sherfield didn't fill that role the way fans hoped. Now with Humphrey back, that could change everything. He's a better blocker, he knows the system, and he has chemistry with Bo Nix. You saw it in the Falcons game. His yards after catch ability is no joke. Screens, quick slants, motion plays, he thrives in them all. And here's what makes the move even smarter. It doesn't disrupt the current core. Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims, Troy Franklin, their roles remain intact. Humphrey fills that Sherfield role, taking over those 21 to 40% of snaps per game and doing more with them. The receipts are there. He was on the field for 50% of snaps last season and made them count. There was even off-season buzz about bulking him up to play tight end. That's how versatile and trusted he is. Locker room chemistry matters, too. Courtland Sutton said, "That's my dog." The players love him. Sean Payton loves him. This isn't just a talent pickup. This is a culture move, and it speaks volumes about what this team is building. Now, let's shift to the injury report. Mixed news here. The good, Marvin Mims is out of concussion protocol and ready to roll. That's a quiet but massive return heading into the showdown against the Chiefs. The big question is around J.K. Dobbins. He hasn't been placed on IR yet. That's a huge sign the Broncos still see him returning within 5 weeks. If he were done for the regular season, he'd be on IR already. Maybe it's 3 weeks, maybe 4, but that window matters with the bye week coming up. Sean Payton is managing this perfectly. After this Chiefs game, the Broncos have a bye and then a struggling Commanders team. That's 1 game over 23 days, following a brutal stretch where Denver played 7 games in 39 days. That's a championship caliber calendar reset right there. If they can escape the Chiefs game with even a halfway healthy squad, they'll be in amazing shape heading into the home stretch. And speaking of running backs, R.J. Harvey continues to turn heads. Payton said he's built for the long haul, and Bo Nix raved about his confidence growing in practice. It's not just the catches, though he's scoring more than any rookie RB through the air. It's his feel, his rhythm, and how he's reading blocks behind Quinn Meinerz. Jaleel McLaughlin is hungry too, and that duo gives Denver flexibility without rushing Dobbins back. No need to activate Deuce Vaughn just yet. Now here's where it gets spicy. The Broncos signed offensive lineman Jaron Christian. Chiefs fans are already spiraling. Some are claiming it's a move to cheat and steal Kansas City's playbook. The irony is thick considering the Chiefs grabbed Samaje Perine from the Broncos practice squad last year with 0 complaints from Denver. This is strategy, not espionage. Christian has Super Bowl experience, and Kansas City reportedly wanted him back as a backup tackle. Instead, he's wearing orange. That's a win. And now, let's talk about the potential shocker of the week. Could Pat Surtain actually play? The man said on his podcast that he's got Wolverine blood, referencing his rapid recovery from a torn pec. He's out here saying he can do push-ups already, and we all know that's the ultimate pec test. Surtain didn't practice, but Sean Payton doesn't have to show his hand. He could make him questionable all week and then unleash him right before kickoff, just like DeMarcus Ware did years ago when he stunned the Saints with a surprise return. Let's dive right back in. The impact of Lil Jordan Humphrey on this team stretches far beyond just the offensive scheme. It's a mentality shift. When you bring back a player who is not only productive but deeply respected in the locker room, it sends a message. This team is doubling down on grit, chemistry, and reliability. That message resonates across the roster. And with the Broncos sitting at 8-2, that mindset is exactly what can carry them through a playoff run. Let's not underestimate what this means for Bo Nix either. You give a rookie quarterback a trusted weapon, someone he's already found rhythm with, someone who excels in the short game, and someone who's going to fight for extra yards every time the ball is in his hands. And that's a quarterback's best friend. This could be the key to unlocking the full version of Bo Nix we've been waiting to see. Less pressure, quicker reads, higher percentage throws. When the screens and quick hits work, it opens up the deep ball. That means more space for Cortland Sutton, more chances for Mims, and more shots downfield for Troy Franklin. It's a ripple effect, and it all starts with reliable execution. Now let's go back to J.K. Dobbins for a moment. The fact that he's not on IR yet might seem small, but that's a tell. That means internally, they believe he's close. And if he returns in 3 or 4 weeks, just in time for that critical stretch run into December, that's a game changer. Fresh legs, explosive talent, and motivation to prove he's still elite after an injury. Add that to a backfield that already features a surging R.J. Harvey and the ever-dangerous McLaughlin, and suddenly you have one of the most versatile backfield trios in the AFC. Dobbins doesn't have to carry the load, he just has to add his spark, and that's exactly what this team needs. And let's not overlook what Sean Payton is doing here strategically. He's not just making roster moves, he's building a playoff rotation. He's thinking ahead, resting banged-up players before a bye, slowly working back key guys like Mims, possibly saving certain as a surprise weapon. This is playoff coach behavior. This is calculated, experienced leadership. Payton knows the grind of January football, and he's preparing this team for exactly that. The confidence around the facility is palpable. Bo Nix is playing his most efficient football, the offensive line is gelling, and defensively, this unit has become quietly elite. Adding Jaron Christian may have been seen as depth, but think about it, the Broncos stole a possible solution from the Chiefs while adding a veteran to their own line. Win-win, and the reaction from Kansas City circles says it all. They're shook. Some outlets are literally accusing Denver of cheating for signing a free agent. That's when you know you're in someone's head, when they're making excuses before the game even kicks off. But let's stay focused on the biggest potential X factor in this Chiefs matchup, the wild card that could tip the scales, Patrick Surtain too. If Pat returns, it's a wrap. You're talking about arguably the best cornerback in football coming back just in time to lock down one half of the field. Kelsey, Rassie Rice, whoever they throw out there, Pat's presence changes everything. And while it's not confirmed, his own words suggest he's ready. His podcast, The Push-Up Challenge, the Wolverine reference, this isn't a guy who's going to sit if there's even a slim chance to contribute. Sean Payton could play this close to the vest and spring it on the Chiefs at the last second. And you better believe that possibility is keeping Andy Reid up at night. Surtain's return, combined with the improved screen game, a rising young quarterback, a rejuvenated running back room, and strategic coaching, it paints a picture that's becoming clearer by the day. The Denver Broncos are not just playoff contenders. They're getting hot at the right time, with the right roster and the right leadership. The Chiefs have cracks in the armor. They were outplayed by a team with a bottom-tier defense. Mahomes is under siege. Their O-line is unstable, and now they have to face a Broncos team that's confident, surging, and